OK, let's talk a little bit more tennis now. We're joined live, I'm delighted to say, by the multiple Grand Slam wheelchair tennis champions, Alfie Hewett and Gordon Reid. Good to see you both. Lovely to see you. Alfie, I'm going to start with you. You're at the National Tennis Centre today, launching the Play Your Way to Wimbledon initiative. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, it's a super cool initiative. We were both a part of it last year, and basically it's a nationwide competition for all categories. So you've got wheelchair, you've got junior, it's a new edition this year, got visually impaired and people with learning disabilities to be able to go to their local venues and qualify for the potential chance to play at Wimbledon in August, which is super cool. And we've obviously been a part of it now for the last 2 years, and it had such a great success last year, and we got to witness a lot of brilliant tennis, and it helps get everyone into tennis and really focus on that.
Is that what we need to do, Alfie? Do we need to get more people playing tennis at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I can only speak upon my experiences within wheelchair tennis, and these last 5 to 10 years there's been such a great increase and profile raiser for our sport. We look at some of the last couple of championships at Wimbledon, and they've provided us with amazing platforms and bigger opportunities to showcase and display wheelchair tennis, and to be partnered with a brand as big as Vodafone, and for them to have the initiative and the creativity to come up with this campaign. I think it just shows how amazing it is that we are trying to promote tennis and get more people into playing.
Yeah, it's a special place, isn't it, Wimbledon as well? And Gordon, of course, you won there, the singles title back in 2016, and then the doubles last year. So just how special is it to you, and how much have you seen wheelchair tennis develop in the 8 years since then?
Yeah, I think I made a joke in the trophy ceremony after the doubles last year around the fact that the first Wimbledon I played back in 2012, there were about 3 people watching, and one was my mum and one was my sister. So it's come a long way since then. I think we as Alfie said, we had an amazing final on court 1 last year with about 10,000 people watching, with an amazing atmosphere. So yeah, the sport's progressing every year at Wimbledon, and these kind of initiatives is hopefully helping with that. So yeah, we're really excited to see what's going to happen this year.
Yeah, it should be good, shouldn't it? Alfie, you have had a glittering career. I've had the luck to sit alongside you back in the studio many moons ago, but you've got 27, need I remind you, Grand Slam titles so far in both singles and doubles. Wimbledon, the only one missing in terms of the singles. Is that your big target this year?
I love it. It gets to this time of year and everyone just reminds me gently of the one I haven't got, but maybe I need to ask some tips off this guy. But yeah, of course it's an accolade I'm very desperate and want to add to the collection. I feel like I've been progressing a lot over the last few years on grass. I don't think it was maybe my natural surface that I played well on when I was younger, but I'm enjoying the experiences that we've been given recently, and I'm learning a lot. We haven't played a lot of grass tennis. It's only really from 2016 that the singles event was obviously introduced there, and we're starting to have more tournaments on grass, in the build-up, like Eastbourne. Obviously, there's going to be a British Open in Roehampton before Wimbledon this year, and also an exhibition potentially at Queen's. So these are all great examples of how the sport has come so far, but also gives us more playing opportunity on the grass, and hopefully we can use that to our advantage and do some good.
Alfie, I don't want to start a fight, but what about the Paralympics? That's a solo title that Gordon's obviously already got, beating you back in the final in 2016, need I remind you. Are you hoping for revenge? Look at the pair of them. Are you hoping for revenge in Paris?
Revenge? Nah, absolutely not. I mean, we've had some big matches, obviously, at the Paralympics. Obviously, the gold medal match in Rio and the bronze medal match in in Tokyo. So I'm just got my fingers crossed that I don't face this guy in another medal match, because things work in threes. But no, I'm obviously buzzing about it. It's going to be great to play at a venue that we're obviously familiar with playing at Roland Garros. We have high aspirations and ambitions to go there and try and get the gold medal, because we've failed to do that in the last 2 previous times. So we're very determined for that, and obviously I'm motivated in the singles to try and get my hands on a gold.
I'm sure you are. Gordon, you are a formidable pairing in doubles, though, aren't you? 21 Grand Slam titles as a duet. What makes the pairing so special? Why are you so good together? You get on well, clearly.
Yeah, we have a good relationship on the court and also off the court. You know, we get on well together, and I think that shows in our tennis. And also we put in a lot of hard work. We put in a lot of time behind the scenes, you know, tactically, but also, you know, as a partnership to try and, you know, find out what makes each other tick, and then, you know, when we find ourselves in those big situations, those pressure situations, we know the right things to say and how to, you know, sort of complement each other. So yeah, I think it's been a pretty successful partnership so far, and hopefully yeah, we've got a few more years left in us yet.
That's what, you know, makes it so difficult, I guess, to play against each other then as well, because you just know how each other's tick, basically.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
So it's something that we obviously had to get used to, and it's not easy. You know, we obviously have a good relationship. So when you have that match, maybe before a big doubles match, we have a lot of respect between each other. We know that we're singles players as well, and we both have strong ambitions to take home singles titles, and that we're able to put that to one side. You know, we prepare as a singles player, but then once that match is done, it's all eyes on the doubles, and you know, we get together beforehand, and there's no bad animosity or anything like that. It's all good. You know, we're all good friends regardless of the outcome.
Yeah, how much time?
Maybe you'll say otherwise.
Sorry. How much time, Gordon, is spent practicing solo, and how much with Alfie then?
Yeah, well, I've just started basing myself down here in London a little bit more, so, you know, we've had the opportunity to get on court a little bit more with each other, which is great, because there's not a lot of wheelchair players in the country, and playing against somebody in a chair and somebody on their feet is quite a different thing. You know, the trajectory of the ball and the way that they move. So it's nice to have a mixture, but especially for our doubles side of things as well, it's nice to be able to get on court a little bit more, and hopefully that will help us in the performances and the results going forward.
I say, you get on socially. Do you go out a lot together? What do you do? What do you get up to in your spare time, if you have any?
A lot of the time, I'm obviously based in Norwich, and he's been in Scotland. But now he's come down to London, and I'm sort of travelling down here a lot more now. There may be more opportunities. We do play chess, but the recent thing is Monopoly GO. We're pretty addicted to that at the moment, so he's been helping me out with certain things with that. But now we just play. Yeah, Monopoly GO. It's the one at the moment, and it's in fashion, or at least we're bringing it back.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it, from chess to Monopoly. Right, look, just finally, I just wanted to ask you both, and probably, Alfie, you've sort of already answered this, but Gordon, I'll throw it to you then. You know, what do you make of the state of tennis in the UK more widely right now, both at grassroots and elite level? What do we need to do to sort of get people more involved? I know initiatives like the one you're at today helps.
Absolutely. I mean, this is, you know, one of the main purposes of Play Your Way to Wimbledon, powered by Vodafone. It's, you know, trying to get everybody of all abilities, ages, backgrounds into the sport. And, you know, I think the most important thing is like you say, at the grassroots level, having the opportunities and the facilities for everybody to play. And that means, you know, for example, in the wheelchair side of things, it's more and more clubs and centres around the country will have maybe some tennis wheelchairs that people can come in, and, you know, the first time they're trying it, they can get in those chairs and enjoy the sport. And you know, it's the equipment side of things and the accessibility side of things is a big part of it. But yeah, like you say, also the awareness, and that's hopefully where we can help with, you know, days like this, but also when we're at Wimbledon and at the bigger events, is we can hopefully use that to showcase the sport and hopefully inspire some of the next generation to come through, you know, the same way as we were inspired a few years ago.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant to see you both again, and good luck both at Paris and, of course, at Wimbledon as well.